What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Viapree Project. We thank you so much for joining us today. Tonight is going to be an awesome night, especially for those who are going to be joining with us for the first time. You picked a great night to be a part of the Viapree Project live stream. Tonight we are going to be doing sessions. Woo! Now with sessions, we have guests that we feature every month if you're new to our channel. And this month we're going to be featuring BRFAM TV. So we're so excited to have BRFAM with us tonight.
Joey and Mya.
I'm Ed. I forgot to introduce myself.
That's right.
I'm Ed. And who you are?
I'm Mindy.
Okay, and we are the Viapree Project. So, who's on the chat with us today, baby?
All right, we got lots of people in the house. Disney reunion.
What's up? Welcome, guys.
Thomas Ever After.
Hey.
Fresh. Isaac Nail.
What's up?
Rosa Camacho. Alpha Traveler 1. Jitterflix.
What's up, Jitter?
I always say this wrong.
Jalen Ship.
Jalen Ship.
There you go.
Let's see. Alpha. Blah blah blah. Diane Keller. The Fam. Rusty.
Thank you
Faith.
for joining us tonight.
Did I say Jitterflix?
You said Jitterflix.
All
I said
right,
Jitter.
just making sure. Ladell Hawkins. Disney Dan's in the house.
What's up, Disney Dan?
Little
From the
Oz,
UK,
Laurel.
from the other side of the pond.
Everything's going crazy all of a sudden. Eat, Laugh, Review. Deborah the Fam.
What's up?
Big, Tiny, and Goldilocks are
Tiny
in the
and
house.
yay, they're in here.
Our Johns is here.
Our Johns, our fam.
Big Bear 77 Vlogs.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We have a fun night planned tonight.
Yes.
We wanted to just go over a few logistics before we start, so we can make tonight as epic as it usually is. You want to go ahead and tell them what to expect on the stream?
Okay, normally on our live streams, I am on YouTube keeping up with the chat, but Sessions works a little bit different. If you have questions specifically for Joey and Mya from BRFAM TV, what I need you to do for me is I need you to do @Thomas Ever After, because she is going to be delivering me via a private message all your questions so that we make sure we don't miss the questions that you have for Joey and Mya. I don't monitor the chat as much on Sessions as I do.
Because we can get a little crazy. We want to make sure that we filter everything and we can get the right questions to Mindy.
Yes.
So it doesn't take that long, so we can maximize your time as our viewers.
So she's in there ready and waiting for you. Remember, it's @Thomas Ever After.
So before we get Joey and Mya on here with us, I wanted to just bring up a couple things. Guys, this is our 99th video. If you're watching this right now, this is our 99th video. And it's crazy that how we've been bringing out all this content, and we're really excited about all the new stuff that we have coming up. But after this, not after the sessions, but in the next week or so, maybe in a couple weeks, we're going to be introducing our 100th video. We are so excited to talk about what's the plans, the future of the Viapree Project. So we would love for you to celebrate with us during that time. Our 100th video will be coming out shortly after we do sessions for the next couple weeks. So make sure you watch out for that. How's the chat going so far, baby?
Well, let me go back to it.
Okay.
Everybody looks like they're excited for... Oh, everyone's congratulating us on our 100th
Oh,
video.
thank you. Yes, woo, can't wait.
Yes.
All right, so a couple more things because we're not going to be able to touch upon this in sessions because we want to spend all our time with Joey and Mya.
Yes.
And we want to just say, we want to thank everybody so much for your support in buying our shirts.
Yes.
We've been getting a very high influx of people buying our merchandise, which is so awesome for us. We love getting the pictures and the videos of you guys wearing our merchandise. We want to make sure that, just to let you know, we do have you can go on our Spreadshirt website to buy our merch. They do run some sales and some promos sometimes, so you want to make sure you're looking at that as well. So we're so excited about that. Our VIP shirts have been selling pretty well, so make sure you check that out as well. So
I just wanted to say something really quick.
Go ahead.
Little Oz Laurel, good morning from Australia. First time watching, don't type well, so we'll just watch. Hey, welcome. That's so
welcome.
cool.
So cool. We have so many people from around the world that watches our streams, and it's really so cool. I was telling Mindy, if we ever want to go on a trip, we don't need to go and take hotel stays. We'll just contact all of our VIPs, right? All of our VIPs. So thank you guys so much for your support. Alrighty, what do you think, babe?
I'm ready.
You think we should bring them on here?
I'm ready. Everyone's ready. We want to see Joey and Mya.
Want to see Joey and Mya? What do you guys think? You think we should bring him out right now? Yes, I know you guys.
Awkward pause.
Awkward pause. So, if you guys have never heard of BRFAM TV, they're such an amazing couple, but family. They do live streams. Joey is incredible. He is loud, so just to be forewarned, you guys, if you have your volume up all the way, you might have to turn it down a little bit, and you'll see that. So if you don't know anything about BRFAM, I want you to watch this real quick clip.
And we're live! I'm live! You like that one, huh? And we're live again!
Oh, I'm gonna crash.
And we're live! Is anybody out there? Reveal yourself! Smash, smash, smash that like button. Smash, smash, smash that like button. Lower your volume because I know it's super late at night where you're at right now. Smash, smash, smash that like button.
Make sure you smash that like button,
Do
guys.
not forget to smash, 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 smash that like button. Get ready for live streams this weekend. We are going
to
Disneyland! And we're bringing you guys along.
Thank you guys for joining us on BRFAM TV.
Want to give you a game
Until
update?
next time, we are going to go, so live life to the fullest.
Live in the moment!
We are out!
Guys, welcome with us for the first time on Sessions
Here they are.
BRFAM TV. What's up, guys? Welcome.
I watched myself on these videos.
Oh my God, that was a lot of work.
Oh man, you know how we are, man. It does take so much work. Please, thank you guys so much for joining with us today. We are so excited to have you.
Thank you. It's very appreciated. It's an honor and a blessing, man, to just bring us up on here, and especially whoever edited that on your guys' end. God bless your ears, man.
I know, man. Listen, it was a lot of fun putting that together. You should. We woke up our baby a few times while editing those videos.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good, man. Thank you guys so much for coming on Sessions. You guys are such an amazing channel, and we're blessed to have you on here with us.
Thank you.
Before we get started, I just want to talk just a little bit about where you are right now. Where are you right now?
We're in the motel or hotel, whatever you are. We are taking a break at the moment. We are actually on our Disney vacation here in Disneyland, which
that's what I'm talking about.
So we did. Today is our first day, so we did DCA, and
Which is Disney California Adventure.
and then we have Disneyland. We saved the big one for tomorrow, so we have Disneyland tomorrow. And we live like 6 hours away, so it's quite a ways, and it's a big deal for us. Yeah. It's not like we get to do it all the time.
Right. No, I totally understand. But it's so cool you're in Disneyland. We talk about Disney World a lot here, and you guys are always supporting our big Disney community. And but now you're in Disneyland, so it's so cool. I wish we were there with you guys.
I know, because the last time I was in Disneyland, I was 30-something weeks pregnant.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't.
I didn't even get to enjoy everything. So
yeah, I had to push her up a lot of hills.
Yeah,
it was really it was a lot of working out for me for that.
Hey.
What am I talking about? Sorry.
Hey, I see people out here struggling with their strollers and everything, and I look at my wife and I go, "Thank God I'm not dealing with that this time."
Yeah.
Well, I haven't dealt with it for a while, so I would be lost if I had to be in that situation.
No, I wish I had a stroller. Jeremiah is like a big baby.
So let me know if there's anything in the comments or the chat. Make sure you are
At Thomas Ever
at
After.
Thomas Ever After, or if it's in there, I know Daphne will get it to us as soon as we can. Tonight's going to be a fun night when it comes to just getting to know BRFAM TV. A couple things I want to just ask you real quick was your growth on your channel. It's been doing really, really well. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's been going crazy. I'm like, wait, how do we know? There's so many people.
Yeah. So here's a little shot of they're over the 1,300 mark, guys. You guys are growing. It's been really, really cool just the way seeing your family, how you have been embraced in the community. It has been so awesome. And guys, if you have not already, make sure you check out BRFAM TV's YouTube page and subscribe, check out all their videos. You know, they are absolutely amazing. So I was just today I was watching your stream while you're at
Oh my
the
God, that
Vacation
was
Family.
crazy.
And
Yes.
if you guys just I'm gonna play a little clip here while we chat here.
You guys,
this
Joey,
is
I dare you to
them-
kiss your
oh my
princess.
God.
okay, you guys were going down.
Grizzly Peak.
Down.
Oh, hell no.
Don't get your comment, please, my
Yeah.
friend.
Sorry, we missed your
It was a lot of fun
Here we go.
watching you guys. Joey, you can scream, man. You can scream.
So far, so good.
And I was not going to do I was just going to enjoy the ride.
It's your
And I
confidence.
was like, because I think it was our third ride of the day. So I was like, you know what? And I was like, you know what? My camera, cell phone waterproof. You know what the heck? Let's give him something to enjoy on the live stream. You know,
Right. Oh my god.
just went for it, and I
That
know
was-
I'm loud and I'm dramatic, so I said, you know what, this is just gonna be priceless. Let's see what happens.
It worked out, man. It worked out perfectly, dude. I was laughing so hard, man. I was just playing. Don't get the phone wet. Don't get the phone wet. That's what I was saying. We need you for sessions tonight. So
Yeah.
you know. So don't get the phone wet. Oh my gosh, guys. So you guys
Oh my God, my mouth opened so wide. What the heck?
It's our first time watching this.
Oh, did you use it? Was it?
Oh my God, that was horrible.
That's why we're like, what the heck? Half of the time we do these videos or we do things, and I don't even like if it's something I'm editing. It's the last time I watch it because with editing you get sick of watching piece by piece over and over and over.
Yeah. So
I just kind of let it go. And so when I finally see a piece like that again or a live stream, I'm like, what the heck was going on? But it's hilarious. You know what? Anything to bring laughter and smiles for other people. I mean, that's what we want to bring to the table to everyone.
So what got you wanting to do YouTube? I think a lot of people want to know the reason why is Joey and Mya doing this platform. What intrigued you to start this journey?
Yeah, well, originally when I started, I had played with the idea for 2 years, and I was fierce from it, just because, when you think of YouTube, you think of big YouTubers, and you're like, I'm not at that level, I'm not at that platform, and so I never knew there was a community or, that there's people obviously start somewhere, and so, little by little, I played with the idea, but it took me 2 years playing, and I started at the end of last June.
Oh, wow, okay.
And so I just played with the idea, and then one of my boys, my youngest, he's like, you know what, Dad, I want to try to do YouTube. And I'm like, okay. Before that, I never really made videos, even like short clips on Instagram or any of my social networks. Didn't like to be on camera, believe it or not. And my youngest kept pushing it. And I was like, okay, let's just do, little vlogs of you guys, when we go out, because we like to do a lot of fun things. So I was like, at least there'll be memories saved. And, my little one is a character as well. And so, we let them run with it. And so me, naturally, I'm always encouraging and like to speak life into people. And that just comes from my background of being a youth pastor and all that type of stuff, in which at the moment, I had stepped down and kind of raised up someone I was working with to take the leadership role, just so I could focus on my family, because I've been doing that for quite a few years. It's my I help youth pastor at my parents' church, so I, talked to my parents. I said, you know what, I want to, focus a little on my family now since I built the youth ministry, and let it go on its own. So when my son brought that upon that idea, I was like, you know what, I want to do a little piece of who I am. I think people need a little bit of encouragement. And what I did is I dropped a video that I just edited video clips of a movie. And then I did another one like that. And I was just doing a voiceover on it because I didn't really want to show myself. I was like, what you call, I guess, camera shy, believe it or not. And so little by little, I just started popping up. And then one day I said, you know what, I don't have the patience right now to edit a whole video clip. So I'm just going to, roll the camera and just start speaking, motivating. So did that. Then the option eventually became available to go live, and at that time you needed 100 subscribers to do the live thing. And so then one day I told Mya, let's do a live just so they see who we are. Because at that point I was just doing edited vlogs of my kids, of us on little outings, but it was more my kids interacting with the camera. Okay. And then it just kind of, the live stream thing went crazy on our part. We just started doing it a lot. And doing our edited vlogs, and then we just started interacting. So it all started with the original idea of my little guy pushing it. People would see how I am all the time and would always say it as a joke. Like, hey, dude, I would watch you do stuff. You're just loud, dramatic, crazy, entertaining. Mya would always say, like she would watch YouTubers, big famous YouTubers, and she'll be like, you do the exact same thing as that dude does, and people watch him. You should try to do something. You're crazy, babe. And I would be like, yeah, right. I'm more annoying than anything else. And, eventually, I just, bit down and say, I'm going to do it. Let's do it and see what happens. And now here we are. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. Listen, it's all your energy is so contagious, and that is what's so awesome about you guys. When we're watching you, you feel it. Like you can't help but just smile and just feel that joy just coming from what you guys do. Is there anything in the chat you want to talk about real quick?
Yeah, we can do a few things. Okay. Disney Reunion says, question for BRFAM TV: how did you come up with your name for the YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, okay, that's the famous question we get a lot.
Yeah.
So in 2014, when I used to have a faith-based clothing line. And
cool.
and I used and so that's what it originated from, which the word it's like an acronym. So what it stands for is the B in it stands for bloodline, the R is for royalty, and the FAM is for family. So the reason I came up with that concept when I originally did it and it integrates with the channel is of course I'm a faith-based person. I understand not everyone is faith-based and but my belief system, I said, as humanity, as people, I always believe we're all brothers and sisters. And so for me and my beliefs and my morals, if I call God the King of Kings and I call him my Father, what does that make us? Royalty. So if we're brothers and sisters, we're royal. We're royal priesthood. Yes. And so, and no matter our background, where we come from, who our upbringing, because some people have terrible upbringings, generational curses, all that, it doesn't matter what bloodline you come from. We come from a pure, greater bloodline. And that's what connects us as people. Now, whether we believe in the same thing or not, we are all people, and that's what we do have in common. We all have struggles. We have all, flaws and all that, and that's what connects us. But it doesn't matter because whether you're poor, you're rich, you're, mid-class family, we are all royal. It's the way you conduct yourself is the way you carry yourself. So when I say in the word bloodline royalty, that's what I'm saying is we're proclaiming upon ourselves and others that, you are royal regardless of your situations where you're at. And family is a powerful word. The word family can mean many things to many people. See, we could call even people that are not even related to us as family. And they sometimes are more family than your own family in our reality. That's just real life. And so when you put it all together, one time I was like, the word's way too long. And I was all like, where's a simpler way? And I was just playing with letters and the words. And then out of nowhere, I said, oh, BRFAM. I didn't pay really attention to what it said because, see, I looked at it as just an acronym. But then when I really said it, it was more like Mya's like, do you realize what it says? Like you're telling people to be part of your family? And I was like, what? And see, there's the mind blow. Because if you really don't think about it, if you really don't, it's mind mind-blowing. So that's what it really stands for, is BRFAM. Like, come and be part of our family.
Wow, very cool.
And
It's
boom.
like preaching, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Man, dude,
See,
you know what?
That's why you needed a woman.
And the wife did that. I just came up with the thing, and she made it deeper. And I was like, and I was shocked just like you guys. I was like, I didn't think about that. And she's like, yeah. She's like, and that's what we're trying to do. So when I was coming up with a YouTube channel name, I couldn't come up with nothing. And I was like, and I told Maya, I go, babe, do you think, like, what if we just do the BRFAM but add TV in it? The reason we wanted to do a TV in it is because what I do, our goal eventually is to get to a not too professional, because we always want to be real, but a level of where we each night or each day we have a different target audience that we're going to bring into. YouTube, when you decide to do YouTube sometimes doesn't encourage you on that. They always say stick to one content so it makes it easier and to reach your people, that it's sometimes difficult to just do a little bit of everything. Now, I always have gone against the grain because that's just Joey. And
Joey doesn't follow rules.
Yeah, I don't follow rules. And so I was like, I don't want to be in a box. You know, I want to reach all people and all walks of life and all things. That's just who I am, because I can make friends with one type of person in the street, and I can be in a grocery store and make a whole, and Maya will run into me. She's like, how are you talking to that type of person? and it's not that she's being judgmental. It's just we'll be two different worlds. And she'll be like, but because like you said, I think it's God has blessed me with a contagious personality, I always say. And I'm able to break that ice and talk to people. And so, you know, with that concept, I added TV because I want eventually our channel to be like a television show. And like cable TV or Dish or whatever, where you have your channel you flip to and it's ESPN. You got all your sports. You switch over and you got a family channel. And I want to be able to offer that a little bit. Ultimately, we call ourselves a vlog family because that's what we do. But everything, we have a little bit of everything to us, and that's the make of us. So when we say be our fam, that's why we really grasped it, because we said it totally applies to YouTube. We're trying to expand our family here on YouTube and bring them into our fam. And whether they're different morals, of beliefs, of sexual preferences and everything, because I know cultures, upbringings, whatever you want to call it, because I know people sometimes will take that as well. Like, oh, well, I always tell people I dislike when they call me religious, because I ain't religious. So I always, to break that barrier, I always say, you know what, I accept anybody the way they are. I have people that support that are atheists, which usually people, as me being a Christian faith, would be like, oh no, how are you mingling with people like that? Or they don't believe in what you believe in. But in our reality, it has opened up a platform to be our fam, to bring everyone, all walks of life, colors and everything, doesn't matter where they're from, to be part of our family. And whatever they like, they can choose. I always say we have something different on each time that we come up and share on our channel, and that's the ultimate goal, is just expand our family.
Awesome, man.
That's cool.
I mean, dude, I need to watch the rebroadcast so I could say that about our channel. I had to take notes. That was like, oh Lord, that's like, whoo, man. All right, but
set the standard.
Yeah. What's so cool is that and I think that's one thing about our we want to make sure that we are always showing love in our community, because that's what we're all about, and especially when we're faith-based as well. But love is very, very important to us, because we want to make sure that people know that there's hope out there. And this is a really crazy world right now, and there's a lot of great channels out there that you could be watching that would be filling your head with great, encouraging things, versus a lot of things that will be bringing you down and taking you a path that, let me not preach. Let's talk about BRFAM TV. All right. So what's the thing that you are known for, Joey?
Oh my God.
There's a lot of things. There's two things. Loudness.
No. Candy. Look at, he just got this for you guys to show. Look at.
I finally found the famous WALTWINS is 5 Below.
Yes, we found it.
And I found it near us, and I saw this whole thing of this size of candy. I was all, oh my God. Thank God there ain't that type of store near me, because it would be over. But let's say we overly spent there.
Yeah, I saw your tweet. Make sure you guys if you can find BRFAM. I think it's BRFAM Joey _.
Yeah.
Your Twitter.
Yeah, any of the social things you put BRFAM TV, you'll find us. That's the good thing. Back to the name thing.
Yeah.
It's very unique because there's no other like channels or any other names near it. So we're super easy to find.
Yeah, so make sure you follow them. I saw that tweet out saying to the WALTWINS that you're at their favorite store, which is Five Below, dude. I was like, oh, Lord, Joey's in a lot of trouble. Or Maya's in a lot of trouble. Joey's happy. So,
Yes, they had this huge sign that said Sugar Rush. And
Yeah.
they wanted to take it. And I was like, you cannot take that. That belongs to them.
So what else are you known for, Joey? What else do you do on the channel that everybody wants to hear you say?
Oh, the
The
famous. Everyone on the stream right now that is watching, even watching the replay.
If you have earphones on, please take them off
Please.
right now.
Listeners' discretion right now. Lower your volume. What's her name says? I said volume like if it's a medicine pill. Volume. Cardio always makes fun of me and says I said like I'm asking her to take a pill. But with that said, do not forget to smash that like button.
Dude, nobody.
And that was the whole story for itself too. I didn't like it at first.
She hated it.
Oh, really?
But then I got used to it. I was like, oh, I like it.
She hated it. She looked at me a few times and said, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm just doing it. I didn't think nothing of it.
Well, I think it's because every time you would do it, you almost hit me.
Yeah, and I did it a bunch of times. And the more she got irritated, the more I did it because that's how I am with Maya. We have a funny relationship. We act a lot like friends in public, and sometimes there'll be people hitting on her like if we're not together because that's how our relationship is. Yeah. So so the more things that bug her, the more things I'll use to get her mad at me or irritate her more.
And then I start liking them.
And then she started, there you go. You know what stuff gets
I got you, bro. I got you.
That's a husband thing. And so that's purposely, so the more she got irritated, knowing I was live when I did it, I said, she can't yell at me too much on live. So I just kept doing it. And then it just became contagious. The people started liking it, loving it, kept saying it. And it was like, it was hilarious because, she would like be like, why are you doing that? And then she's like, people actually like that. And they just started doing their Joey version of it. And I got so overwhelmed with it for something so simple. That's what kept me actually motivated to keep doing YouTube because I was like always overthinking, what can I do? What are we supposed to do? And this is an encouragement to everyone out there that you can do the simplest things. And if people love it, don't overthink it. Just do it. And people start showing us love on their streams. I'll see people go live, even you guys, and they'll be like, just like Joey from BRFAM TV says, don't forget to smash that like button. And then we just, it just went crazy. And then I hear people saying, Joey, you need to patent that, and as a joke. and for me, it's a blessing because you know what, like, it's a trademark, I guess. You know what I mean? And I said, at the end of the day, if something, if YouTube ended today, at least people will remember me. If they remember me at all, it would be the smash guy. And here's a little super short, funny thing. My daughter just transitioned to softball, right? So she has no idea what team she's gonna be on. Her team's called the Smashers.
Oh, what ironic. You're the mascot. You gotta be the mascot, bro.
Yeah.
She got her jersey and it said the Smashers, and I was like, oh my God,
yeah.
Joey.
So it's just everything. The line, one way or another, connects us back to that.
We have some questions from the chat. We're gonna go ahead and do some questions from the chat because I know some of them are.
Yes, go.
Okay, so first off, Daphne from Thomas Ever After wants me to tell Maya that you look good. Oh no,
gorgeous. She said gorgeous. Not good. It was gorgeous.
It was gorgeous. All right, Steph Stayoff wants to know what is the one thing that keeps them focused and wanting to be there for his community. I think you kind of already touched on that.
Yeah.
You kind of touched on it. It was just about. Is there anything else that we're missing?
I mean, just when it comes down to it, I think, you know what, if we have anything to offer ourselves, a little sacrifice because I understand I decided to do YouTube. So even this on our vacation to do something like this, I think for me, it's not a big deal. Meeting people, not, you know, in the middle of my vacation is not a big deal. For me, just to be there for people is a blessing to me because you know what? For everyone wants to be accepted and acknowledged and paid attention to and or entertained or make smile. And I want to always make the world feel you're not alone on what you're going through. Because you know what? If we understand there is someone out there, you know, I am not perfect, you know, but that I genuinely care about people. And I think that too many YouTubers outside of our own community, what we built here. And when we see famous YouTubers, they get out of lock of where they came from or, you know, or the realism of real life situations. And, you know, and I want to be able to have someone watch me and say, you know what? They're going through something and they're smiling through it. I think I can do it too. And we're super transparent in our lives here on our channel that I'll go through something and I'll straight up share it on my channel. And that's just so I can encourage some other person that they're going through something to know like, hey, these are real people. I always say, you want to watch a perfect family? You want to watch a, you know, a family that has it all together? Go watch a movie in the movie theater. You'll watch a, you know, actor family. You can watch a sitcom family. You want to watch a real family? Watch a real family over here. And if you want to watch realistic, where you feel like you're sitting in a living room talking to them, come and watch us. And not that there's other channels that like that, just as you guys are real people, you know, real situations. Sometimes your little baby's crying in the background. I always say that is real life. I always say that's real life YouTube parents, man. And we're not professionals. And that's the beauty of it though, because then it encourages others that when they're going through that situation, they're not embarrassed of, you know, their baby crying or their kid, you know, needing them, or you need to end your stream for whatever reasons. It's able to like make people understand that if we can do it, you can do it, and we can all do it together, and we're in this together no matter what.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So it's about people.
That's right. Anything else, baby?
Dreamers Empire wants to know says you guys are awesome. You kept me company while I was waiting at the airport last week at midnight.
Oh, very cool.
See, those are the things. Hey, I had no idea, and those are the things that's exactly what it is. Is that, you know what? It's, you know, laughter, smiles, happiness. You know, entertainment, you know, time killers, you know, while you're, you know, just doing something. That's the beautiful thing. And for me, it's a blessing that someone just, time is valuable. So, so someone to take the time to pay attention to you or even watch you, you know, even me act foolish off candy and all hyper and crazy and just loud, senseless sometimes, you know, in all reality, that is a blessing for me because you know what? It encourages me to keep doing this, and it's that little spark that keeps us going for others as well. So everyone makes a difference here, whether, you know, I always tell people, even if someone's not doing, people that feel bad for the super chat donations or, you know, from like, oh, well, I don't have nothing to give, man, time is more valuable than anything else, and we all understand that, man. And you I always say it takes I have a little thing I say on my channel, I say it takes 3 seconds. I said 2 seconds to say hello, 1 second to say goodbye, and that's all I care about.
That's
and
cool.
It's just to know that you're okay. And that is the blessing for me because, you know, just to say hi to someone could change someone's world in a second.
You're right. Awesome. Great. You know, one thing I want to just touch real quick about, you know, just the community is, I think what we've been valuing more than anything is just the relationships we're building. You know, because it's been really, really awesome. You know, we've met a lot of people within a lot of channels within the last few months. And I'll tell you, the community, when you meet these amazing people and you understand their story of why they're doing YouTube and why they are creators like that, it really is awesome to hear their stories because you almost bond together. And it's because YouTube, and I say this to a lot of people, can become a very lonely platform when you're just getting started. But when you're doing it with a bunch of like-minded people, it's so much easier to have and build a relationship to just, you know, keep growing, you know?
Yep.
Yes.
What's another question?
Disney Reunion wants to know what's your favorite Disney character and favorite Disney food?
Oh,
that's a good one.
Now we're talking.
Okay. You want to go first?
You see, we get excited.
Yeah.
All right. So my ultimate, so cliche to be in love with Mickey Mouse. All right, to be in love with Mickey Mouse, you know, that's cliche. And I mean, he is one of my ultimate characters too. He's what started it all. But funny thing is, a lot of people don't know is one of my main favorite characters is Aladdin. Aladdin.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a huge Aladdin fan. Yeah, and a lot of people consider like Disney princess and all that, but I'm a huge fan of Aladdin, and yeah, I'm obsessed with yeah. So that one, and my favorite treat is probably, and not just because I'm Mexican, okay, but it's a churro. So typical of me, but
hey, that was my favorite thing there.
Well, then we can share the same treat.
Okay, but I also like the Mickey Mouse ice cream. Anyways, but my all-time favorite, because who is my all-time?
Come on, are you kidding me?
Two.
You're just singing the songs.
No,
over there.
but I have two because when I am so in love with Tigger. Tigger's like my Tigger is my first man. I'm sorry, Joey, but that is my man right there. I love Tigger, he's mine. But I also love Pocahontas. Pocahontas is like my all-time favorite.
But because it has a deeper meaning.
But it's more of a deeper meaning because she is Native American and I'm Native American. So I kind of, and she's Disney. So I was like, yes, they have a Native American princess.
That's cool.
So
wow,
that's why
I can definitely see that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Good, great questions, Disney reunion.
Yay.
What else is there?
That was good.
Beach Home Company, our question is, what's Joey's favorite candy?
There you go, the candy question comes.
Always the favorite candy. People say I always change my favorite candy. That's hilarious. My ultimate flavor, because I get stuck between. Not after the Starburst challenge. I don't think I want that. It's probably Skittles. Skittles is like one of my top number one go-to candies. Yeah.
You didn't buy Skittles today.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't buy Skittles today.
I didn't buy Skittles.
But you bought gummy worms.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just depends what mood, but ultimately it's Skittles. I don't get tired of Skittles. Okay. Yeah.
Well, what's next?
Our theme life.
That's my final answer.
Any new things that you guys will be doing on your channel? Also, what's your goal by the end of the year?
Ooh. That was getting good. That was getting hot in here.
You're on the spot.
No. Okay. So, what was the first question? Let me see.
Repeat it.
Any new things that you guys will be doing on your channel?
Okay. Any new things that we will be doing on our channel? What is it? One thing I need to do is what I'm trying to do is be more organized. That's number one.
Organization.
Not that I'm not organized. I got more or less the days I want to go live on, which I've been doing my best is, my Mondays and Thursday nights. But what I'm trying to do is now settle more of consistency with it as far as, a certain topic per night. So that's what I'm trying to aim for. That's maybe a new thing I'm trying to do. One of the new contents I am going to work on is exploration. So I want to go and explore caves and different things like that. Ooh. And that is one thing I do. I have a couple of places that I'm looking into that I'm going to go do that. So that's one of the goals. I'm also going to do the Alcatraz prison. That's what I'm working on. And if possible, they have a night tour. That's what I'm aiming for to make it that much better. But, that's, so that's kind of, I guess you could say new thing is urban exploration. That's what it's called. So that's what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. So what was the other question?
And what's your goal by the end of the year?
By the end of the year.
As far as
what?
That's.
I don't know. I'm kind of like. Well, I live one day at a time. I just want to keep growing. I don't want the growth to stop. Who doesn't, right? So that, we just want to make new fam. Yeah, I do want more fam, more expand. Yeah, expand that consistency. As far as delivering what we're doing. My goal is ultimately investing a lot more in my equipment. Because it's becoming that. I always get. I know for some reason I've gotten lucky because I have personality and it just kind of shows, and I can do it on anything basically, and people will still watch. But I eventually want to reach a level of professionality where I have somewhat of quality, and be able to hold that because, sometimes that makes it a lot better. And that's maybe for my own feeling good about it. And I know the people that truly love us wouldn't care what we do it on, what it looks like. But for me, I want to deliver the best I can for the people that taking the time to watch it. And that is the ultimate
point. So my ultimate goal is just to look like a legit YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And that's just the realness when it comes down to, not that we're not, but what it is I want people, because that even attracts, people that maybe normally you wouldn't cross paths, because it's sad to say the world is very judgmental, and maybe someone comes across the channel and, it could be a little turn-off thing that made them not just click that video, and because the thumbnail wasn't a legit thumbnail or whatnot. Right. And those are the little details that I want to focus to, because I am serious about this YouTube thing, and I want to take that to that level.
To the next level,
yeah. Good, very good, awesome. All right, good answers, guys. Good answers.
Yeah.
Anything else? I'll do a couple more, and then we're gonna move on. So.
Okay.
Disney Dan, I'm not 100% sure what he's referencing in this question, but he says, "What is your favorite from Disneyland?"
Maybe what's
my
your favorite?
Pick
maybe your favorite
attraction.
Let's go with attraction.
Let's go with rides.
Okay, I'll go with rides. My favorite ride at Disneyland, it has to be Space Mountain. Space Mountain is my all-time favorite ride. Yeah.
Mind you, FYI, here's a bonus. Maya's first time to Disneyland was 3 years ago. 3 years ago was our very first time. Yeah. And I pushed that.
Mom didn't have any.
She says, I wasn't blessed like you, Joey. And my favorite ride is Pirates of the Caribbean, because it was my very, very, very first ride I ever went on as a little kid, as like 6 or something like that. Yeah. So, it has a deep, significant meaning, of course, of that, because that's right there what triggered me to fall in love with Disney, period. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, so hers is Space Mountain. Mine's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Awesome. Anything else?
Yeah, a couple more. Jitterflix wants to know when they're going to meet up with Joey and Mya.
Yeah.
Listen,
we met up with Jitterflix. They're awesome.
They live real close to
awesome.
Are they?
Yes.
Our
goal
is to travel.
Our goals
That's probably our goal within a year is to travel.
Yeah. Our goal, possibly if we can do it next year and set our vacation plans.
Instead of going to Disneyland, we're going to go to Florida?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We are thinking of sacrificing our love for Disneyland over here to go to Florida and invest in a place to just do a meetup with all you guys out there. And that is not just sounding because I'm on here and on the spot. It's a sincere feeling and thought. And yeah, I told her it only makes sense. There's so much family, YouTube family out in Florida that why not? You know what I mean? Right. And it only makes sense. I said, and I honestly think we will have just as much fun, being out there, vlogging and live streaming and all this stuff that we all do that everyone else does. I said, being out there, meeting all you guys, and it only makes sense to do the Florida thing. Yeah, I told her. That could possibly happen next year.
Yeah, I love it. That would be awesome. We would be so excited for you to come down here. It would be an epic time. It's too bad we can't go to VidCon anymore, because we were really looking forward to meeting you guys. Oh, man. But, you just never know.
Yes.
I want to talk about real quick here. I was watching a video of yours, which was really fun for me. It was when you got, how much fun you have together as a whole family with the kids and all. One of the things that I loved watching was when you guys were playing this Nerf War gun. This video. I don't know if everybody has seen this video. It is so fun. If you guys have not seen, you got to see this Nerf War that they haven't had. Joey, you in this Rey Mysterio mask, running around here, shooting with the arrows, and dude, it was so funny. Just you guys go in I'm just kind of nervous. If you invite me over one day, I might have to, bring on me.
You gotta bring yourself a Nerf gun.
Yeah, outside each of our doors.
This is just one.
You're taking
hostage. That clip right there, I told my wife, it looks like those videos that when they show the news and they're like, can you identify this person? There was a home invasion. I look like a straight criminal. But yeah.
My daughter actually was like, Mom, you actually showed my face.
No, we got so much love from people on this video, even on emailing us about it and everything, that I told her, we need to do a part 2 with different camera angles.
Yes.
And I said that would be so funny because of how we were only able to get one angle, of course. But what we're doing is I said we need to do more angles. I said because that's gonna give a better, everybody's view is gonna get to see, you know, first person cam and all that.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. No, it was really. I love that. I love those type of videos. You know, just seeing how the true family is when they're, you know, just having a good time together. And,
yeah, and that's the goal. When we thought of that, I said, you know what we need to do is just do this to show families, because sometimes parents act so uptight, you know, and they need and I said we can create an exampleship that, you know what, sometimes we got to let a little loose as parents and be kids with the kids.
That's right.
It's not always good, okay? I understand that, because, you know, they can become disrespectful. You're not trying to be their friend, but at the same time, there is a time and a place, and when you let loose, you know what, you open that accountability with your kids, and you know what, and you're creating those moments and those memories that they're just going to remember from years on, you know.
No, that's true. That's 100% true, man. You got to make sure the kids are you know, that's their most important thing for us. Question?
Someone has a question for us. Ann Ventures Toy Review wants to know if we can meet up with them next week.
Where are you gonna be? I don't know. We're not in.
What's going on there? They said they're at a hotel, but
okay. Well, if you're in the Orlando area, we are far. We're hours away from the Orlando area. We were just up in Orlando last week.
Yeah.
We were just there at Disney World. But if you're just maybe message us. Let me know. Email us and maybe if you're in the surrounding area, we can make it. I don't know. We would love to meet you. That'd be awesome. So thank you so much, Ann Ventures, for reaching out for that.
Jitterflix wants to know, how did Joey and Mya meet?
Ooh.
Oh.
Personal.
Here we go.
Okay, so you want to be the one to answer that question?
Well, me and Mya met in freshman year high school.
Freshman year high school.
Freshman year of high school.
It wasn't an old story.
I'm 32, and she's 31 now, so, you know, but you can tell the rest.
But Joey, this is kind of not a family. This is family channel. I'm just kidding. So Joey was like, we were in the same class together, and Joey had told all the guys in the class not to talk to me. So nobody was talking. None of the guys were talking.
I claimed her.
None of them were talking to me. And I was like, why are they not talking to me? And then one guy, like, I guess he was brave enough to partner up with me. And he told me, oh, well, JoJo says that you're his girlfriend and not to talk to you. And I was like, wait, what? And they were scared of him. I don't know why.
I'm not very big, but I'm loud.
But I had a boyfriend. At the time. So, like, nobody talked to me. And then, finally, he, like, came up to me one time, and then my boyfriend was coming, and then we broke up, me and the guy, because Joey was, like, all, like, trying to hug me and stuff. And then, and he was just, he was, like, very persistent on me. But then we kind of, like, went our separate, I'm not going to tell him that part, because that part's not nice. Okay, so, we went our separate ways. I was a bad girl, so I got kicked out of high school. But we went our separate ways, and then we met up senior year, and and that's when I
never give up. Everyone on the screen, never give up. That's the moral of the story.
I finally, like, gave him the time. I finally gave him the time of day, and I saw him, and I was like, my cousin calls me and says, "Oh, JoJo wants you to come over here." So I went over, and then
Oh, wow. That's good, guys.
Yeah, but that's how we met.
We got married very young.
We got married young. I was 16 and a half, and he was 17.
Just turned 18.
Just turning 18, and I was just
very young.
turning
Very young.
That's like my parents.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. We're going to just keep moving here. I mean, we're already hitting an hour, so I want to make sure we got some stuff going on here.
Of course.
We're going to play a game with you guys. We're going to put you on the spot.
Ready?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen our sessions, but what we do, we play a game. It's called the Hot Seat.
The Hot
Seat. Are you ready for the Hot Seat?
Oh, I get it.
All right, guys, here we go. Alrighty, guys, we are on the hot seat. So Mindy's gonna let you know how this works.
Okay, so basically you're competing against each other. Who can answer the most questions in 1 minute? Joey's gonna go first, And when I when I read the first question, it's
because Joey talks over me.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, you're gonna have
So I have to answer.
You have to answer, yes.
as many as you
Hold on
can.
one
Let's
second.
do this.
So
Let's
we
do this.
have one
But I get
minute
nervous under pressure.
on the clock here. Let me get this over here ready because I gotta make sure
God,
the
I get
clock
nervous
is
under
working.
pressure.
Alrighty, so
Oh my goodness.
are you ready, Ben?
I'm ready.
Okay, so when Mindy says the first question, I'll start the clock. Okay, are you ready, Joey?
You gotta be quick.
Yes.
All right.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
Here we
oh God.
go. Joey, question number 1. Texting or talking?
Texting.
Favorite day of the week?
Saturday.
Favorite city in the U.S. besides the one you live in?
Florida.
Nickname your parents used to call you.
They just call me Jojo.
Last song you downloaded.
Last song. Oh, it's a Christian artist named Benja, and it's called, I don't know, Everything and Anything.
Stale Sour Patch Kids or fresh circus peanuts?
Oh, Sour Patch Kids.
Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or talk to animals?
Talk to animals.
Favorite holiday?
Huh?
Favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday? Oh, Christmas.
How long does it take you to get ready?
An hour.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good of a driver are you?
Oh, 5.
Okay, that's it. We're done.
You got 10 questions.
10 questions.
Joey.
10 questions. Daphne from Thomas Ever After killed it last time. She's like the champion right now.
She was in like the 20s.
Man.
I can't remember how many she got. All right, Maya, 10 is the
Do I
number
get the same?
to
Do I get the
beat.
same questions?
No, you don't.
No,
No,
yours
you
are
don't.
different.
Oh man.
It's unfair. Don't work like that.
When Mindy starts ends the first question, I'll start the clock. Go ahead, babe.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Sourdough or wheat?
Wheat.
Would you rather cuddle with a baby panda or a baby penguin?
A baby penguin.
Or
Panda.
Are lifeguards attractive?
Yes.
Name one of the 7 dwarfs.
Dopey.
Would you want to live forever?
Would I want to live forever? No.
Uh-huh. What was for dinner tonight?
We don't have dinner tonight yet. Oh, we're gonna have pizza.
Okay, favorite type of tea?
Favorite type of what?
Tea. Favorite type?
Sweet tea. Sweet tea.
Are reindeers real creatures?
No.
Say something in an Asian language.
Chingamondang.
Go ahead.
Cake pie!
Go.
Cake or pie.
Cake.
How many times did you sneeze in the last 7 days?
10.
Do you like the word dapper?
No.
Big dogs or small dogs?
Big.
How many hours of sleep do you need?
Good job.
7.
Good job. That was.
Do we count the hours of sleep? Or was
Sure.
it after
Let's.
the time?
We'll go ahead and count it.
All right, 14, Maya. You got 14.
14. So who's the champ? Maya's the champ
I'm
on
the
this
champion.
Yeah.
What?
one. Oh wow.
I give up.
So that was the hot seat, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And
That
doing
was so awesome.
you guys,
It's like
got
first thing
17.
that pops in your head.
yeah, you guys did such an incredible job. I'm gonna just talk real quick about, you are known for your live streams. Obviously, that is what pretty much is one of the big things that I think our community really associates you with. But you do other videos as well, like vlogs and stuff. And one of the cool things that I love, and it kind of touches with us, is that we love animals and going around and traveling. And one of the cool things that you did was go into an aquarium.
He loves it.
And you went to the Montgomery Aquarium that you guys went? Monterey.
Oh, the Monterey Bay. Yes.
Yeah, and it was so cool watching you guys. Tell us a little bit about this day and just how the children and everybody enjoyed themselves.
Oh, yeah. Wow. There's a lot of history to this aquarium. While this aquarium is a marine sanctuary, it's, a well-known part in our area locally. Well, first of all, the creator SpongeBob actually worked at this aquarium. That is one fun fact. Finding Dory movie, the aquarium where she's lost was replicated as this aquarium that's here, the one that we went to. Yeah, so this aquarium, what it does is, what I always say a marine sanctuary is, a lot of their animals here, they catch and then they rehabilitate and then they release them again. So rehabilitate. Like they save the creatures up there in the ocean. That's what they understand when trying to save them.
They save them. They're free.
They save them, okay? I'm just trying to sound educated, okay?
Education and negotiation.
But no, yeah, the kids love this place. We go often. I never made a video there before, so we usually, we do a lot of videos outside of the place there, but we've never gone inside to make a video. We just go and enjoy ourselves. Right. So this time I wanted to bring, make a couple of live streams and edit a vlog from there and share, just the place with her, because ultimately when we share those type of things, we want to share. We have our following is a lot of different backgrounds of different people, and I'm sure like with you guys as well, we want to take people to places they may never ever go, and or they're not, or physically unable to go, because of disabilities and all that. So that's the ultimate goal, is we wanted to share that.
And the kids have so much fun. They love going to the aquarium.
They're obsessed.
My daughter wants to be a veterinarian. Mm-hmm. My son wants to be a marine. My son wants to be a marine biologist. So we like to take them places where they're able to go and explore and see animals and
learn about them. And I'm a huge animal fan, so I've tricked. Yeah, I've gone there, and I'll talk about, because I just watch, Discovery Channel, all that.
Oh, yeah, one time we went, and he was talking about these fishes, and then people came and they're like, do you work here?
I get on detail. I go like, oh, do you know how they survive and this and this? And I go, they have this many scales, and this is how they protect themselves from prey, and all detail. And
and one time we had like 40 kids all around us, and I'm like, Joey, really?
They were just watching out talking to my kids. They were like, are you a volunteer here? Do you work? And I'm like, no, I just love animals.
That's me too. Oh, and Maya, by the way, reindeers are real.
Oh, I didn't even hear I didn't hear that. I just answered, and I wanted to be Joey.
She just wanted to give an answer.
No, okay. Reindeers real. But I know reindeers are. They are. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to be Joey.
You're good.
How competitive we are.
I get it.
That's awesome.
Listen, but and besides these, like the aquarium video. I mean, I've seen videos from Maya. You cooking. I know you seem like you love to cook as a family. What else is there? Oh, one of the things that we talked about, especially since you're faith-based on Sundays, when you share faith-based messages, spiritual messages as well. So there's definitely a lot of dynamics to your channel that I think is really, really cool for you guys. And Mindy's over here laughing.
I just read
I'm trying to have a serious moment.
I'm sorry, one of the questions. I can't wait to get to one of the
Go ahead. Let's ask the question. Go ahead.
Clueless Mama D. Hi, Clueless Mama D.
What's up, Clueless Mama D?
She wants to know my question.
Clueless Mama.
My question is, do the neighbors ever complain about how loud Joey is?
No, they do not. They do not. I'm waiting for one of the neighbors to come knock on the door. But
I tell you, when I go to my mom's house, they don't want me to be loud.
No,
they will always tell me,
Yeah. My mom doesn't really care. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Geez. No, our neighbors haven't knocked on the door yet. They have not knocked on the door yet. My mom is actually one of my neighbors, so.
But you know what? My loudness has benefited me because I'm a football coach. So y'all know a lot of football coaching is yelling and be loud. So it works there for me. Wow.
That is it. That's so funny. That's
a
good question, Clueless Mama. And
oh my gosh.
She was part of Sessions. She was her second episode of Sessions.
Guys, so my daughter just came in from outside, and she said they can hear us all the way down the hall.
That's great.
Oh my
Perfect
gosh.
timing.
Is there anything else, or are we good right now?
I have one more question, and then I'm good.
Go ahead.
So might as well.
Go ahead, and then we're gonna start wrapping up. You guys are doing great on Sessions. Good job.
Oh, thank you. I was so nervous.
Mine was all scared.
Good.
Us Out Loud wants to know, how do you balance all your kids' sporting events and YouTube?
Very good question.
That's hard one. Many late nights. But how do we balance that? So I work full time. Then I get off of work. We get kids ready. We take them to sports. Joey edits, and we kind of live while we're at sports, while they're doing their practicing, because we're not involved. We can't be on the field. And then and then we go home, eat. It's hard. It's hard, but we
try to schedule. That's all we could do is basically try to schedule. Baseball season just started for us, so we were able to share that on one of our live streams recently. And it's like that day, I think we had a live stream. So we killed two birds with one stone, basically. It said, you know what? Well, let's live stream some of the games and still, be there for our people as well. So
So even when, like, I'm on my break at work, I'm kind of like emailing people back, texting people back. On our off time when the kids are, like, actually, like, on the field practicing or whatever, we're emailing people back, texting people back that are emailing, and then it's like, editing, and it's just like we just have to find that spot.
Yeah, it's like even now doing this right now, we had to schedule out and find the window of opportunity. We said, you know what, when we cut out of the park to take our break and the kids take their naps or whatever, if they're tired, they can rest right now, which that's what they're doing right now. So it's just a lot of planning and figuring out and working schedules out. Of course, sometimes family should always be first and number one. And, but it is, some people have quit because they can't do that YouTube balance. Right. But, I mean, we're YouTube, and so we're not going to let it beat us.
It just kind of works. So we do have, like, when we go live, it's Mondays and Thursdays. So we do have that in-between time where we can just, like, be with our kids, watch movies, go to the, do things with them. And then we do have the YouTube life as well. So, listen, and the kids are involved.
You guys are doing a great job with it. At least it shows very well on YouTube. We're not there yet with a lot of the kids doing those extra, like, sports and stuff yet. So when they get a little older, we'll probably have to call you for some more advice. When that happens. Did you want to say anything, babe?
No, that was the last. Although Clueless Mama did say that to your response to her question that your neighbors must be deaf.
Probably.
Dre is so funny. What I want to say to you guys, first off, you're doing an excellent job. We're about wrapping up here for sessions. We're hitting the hour mark. And you guys are incredible. I wanted to talk a little bit about BRFAM as far as they have some really, really cool merchandise. I would love for everybody to make sure you guys can check out their merchandise page. Go over to, they have a teespring.com account. Go over there, check them out. They have some really, really unique and really cool. I love the troll, don't feed the trolls shirt that you have there. Guys, go over there, support them. And the reason why I say that, teespring.com/store/BRFAM TV. Check out all their stuff. The reason why I say that is, we all are viewer supported, and and for them, it's really, really, it would be really awesome for you to support them. I know you guys have a PayPal account, we do too as well, but it does take a lot of time, and like you said, time is very important, and you guys do a great job giving back to the community in any way that we can support you, may it be through merchandise or donations. We would love to do that. So, guys, make sure you go over to BRFAM TV. Give them some love from the Viapree Project.
Thank you.
Yes.
And
Thank
those
you
you
guys
see how
so
amazing
much.
they are. We are coming down to the end of sessions. Like, this is it. Like, we're pretty much like, this is awesome. They can. I was like, I really want to make sure, like, you guys took time out of Disneyland to be with us. Like, that is so, like, that is like awesome, And we thank you so much for joining us with us today. What are some of the social media platforms that everybody can meet you at?
They can find us on, of course, Twitter at BRFAM TV. They can find us on Instagram at BRFAM TV, which I always consider it not my superficial YouTube page. So I always say, if you want exclusiveness to us, in which I want to always keep it like that with a bit of a bonus. Like pictures of what we're interested in, pictures of what we're doing, stuff that maybe we don't always share on YouTube or maybe just not got on YouTube yet to share. Make sure you guys check us out at BRFAM TV. That is my personal one. Hers is Miss BRFAM, MRS, B, the letter B, the letter R, FAM. And so Miss BRFAM, BRFAM TV, Instagram, Facebook like page, BRFAM TV, and that's basically it. So, I mean, like I said, I always push the Instagram only for the fact that you would get us exclusively there, where, like I said, you'll get to see pictures and, you know, all that type of stuff, you know, different things that you won't see on YouTube. It's not so much superficial YouTube, it's more personal. So if you want to get to know us on that level too, like our interests and things that we share, that it would be the way to go to. So anything, we're appreciated, any type of follow and support.
Make sure you check them out, guys.
Yes.
All right, so I have one more question, and then we'll wrap it up. And it is Disney related. I know that since you're at the parks, and I actually heard on the last stream this answer, but I wanted to hear it from you, Joey and Mya. But you know, what are some things that you collect, and maybe some of those things that you collected you might have forgot at home?
You gotta go there. You know, oh my God, that thing has been killing me since I got
He's been
here.
talking about it all day yesterday, all day today. I'm like,
Hey,
dude,
those are my badges. That's why. See,
we have a lanyard. Let me talk now.
Lanyard.
A lanyard.
Lanyard.
With a bunch of pins on it. A bunch of pins.
Yeah,
that
and
we collect.
we do the whole Disney pin thing. But the
and
way
Joey
we
left
do
it
it,
at home.
yeah, the way we do it is we pick a pin that reminds us of each other. So we can't pick our personal pin. Like Mya has to get a pin either that is a reminder of me, of either something that reminds her of me in the trip. Maybe I was in a bad mood, so she'll get, like last year I was always in a bad mood.
Grumpy.
Yeah, because it was so crowded. We went out at peak day. So she got me a grumpy pin. And so, you know, and it said, I'm not grumpy, I'm just mad. What is it?
It says, I'm not grumpy. I'm surrounded by happy people.
Yeah. By people that are too happy. And so she got me that pin. So that's how we do it. So so as we've been going since we started going as a couple, as a family, you know, we started collecting. So there's 5 in our family. And so, you know, we always have, you know, at least 5 pins every time we buy each one. And so, you know, I'm real proud of the pins and stuff. So, you know, right now my neck feels a little naked. And so, and I see all these people walking around with their pins, and I feel like, and so I forgot them. And for me, that's my way to show like I'm a little extra Disney. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, hey, that's my way to show off that, hey, I'm not just here with a T-shirt. I'm actually here, the whole get up.
I'm in, right?
Yeah, I'm in this. I'm part of the club, man. and
he forgot his tube socks too.
And I forgot my tube socks, which I've been telling I'm gonna go to buy some new ones. I'm gonna buy some because I you know, I put on this whole get up. So when, you know, I like to see people react like, oh, that's awesome and stuff like that. So yeah, I forgot my Disney pins. That's I talk a lot, and I have to get to a whole story to get to one simple fact.
Yeah, but now you got
left my Disney pins.
You talk way too much.
I know.
Anything from you, Mya? Do you collect anything, Mya?
I collect the pins as well.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the pins. Yeah.
Your answer
and
is so much
my daughter
than Joey.
But yes, because he talks too much. He doesn't even let me talk. Well, wait, but my daughter collects Mickey Mouse ears, the Minnie Mouse ears.
Yeah.
My daughter collects those, so yeah.
Nice. Guys, great job on sessions. You killed it. Great job. Thank you so much for joining with us
And I was
tonight.
so nervous.
You
killed it.
You killed sessions, guys.
I appreciate it.
Is there anything you want to say before you go, maybe to somebody that's just starting a YouTube channel, or you know, maybe just end it off for us? I know you guys do a saying that you guys always do.
Yes. You know what? The main thing is this: do YouTube because you love it. Don't do it because of a number. Don't do it because of trying to look like the most professional out of it.
Don't do it because you want to get money.
Yeah,
do it because you do it out of your heart.
Yeah, passion, pure passion, because passion will overcome everything else. The haters, the people that try to say you can't do it. Never second guess yourself. Use what's available to you. Use what you have at your disposal, and do what you have with. Basically, I always say, because if we wait for that you know, that camera that everybody wants, if we wait for that, you know, awesome drone, whatever that may be, whatever we may wait for, we will probably never get to it. We need to just jump in that, just wet your feet, get in there, and keep going. And then those quality comes with the process. And that's the thing, is that one thing I regret for waiting for 2 years to try to do YouTube, is waiting for that camera, waiting for these things, than just to run with it and becoming more motivated to invest in those things. And so that's what I encourage, is just focus on your pure passion and don't overthink the content you want to share, because I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't have any ideas. Share who you are. That's it. I always say, different content, different personalities, all the same purpose. And what's the purpose? Share your passions and hobbies through video. That is, in a nutshell, how I say it to everyone.
Awesome. And what do you guys always say at the end of your streams?
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
First of all, we're going to say, if you haven't, do not forget to smash that like button. And as we say, our famous last second slogan is
live life to the fullest, live in the moment,
and we are out.
Thank you so much, Joey and Mya. You guys are
Appreciate
awesome.
you guys.
You listen, enjoy the rest of your time.
Thank you guys so much for letting us join you guys.
Yeah, no, we're blessed.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of your time in Disneyland with your family. We will see you on your next stream. You're probably going to be streaming again at some point. Make sure you guys, if you have not already, check our BRFAM TV. Yes. Go to their YouTube channel, subscribe, show them some love. They're going to be going live at Disneyland. We're so excited for that. So we will talk to you guys soon. Enjoy your time.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. Bye.
Much love.
Bye. All right, so guys, thank you so much for joining us with sessions. Oh, I'm over here out of the camera. Thank you so much. BRFAM, as always, amazing family.
They're fun.
There's so much from Joey and Mya. We appreciate everybody just being on here and sticking it. Those who are watching the rebroadcast, thank you. Make sure you smash that like button, like Joey would say. And if you're not part of our family, would love to have you a part of our family. Consider subscribing to our channel as well. What a great night we had tonight. Thank you for those. If we missed your questions, we're so sorry. We just want to be mindful of everybody's time and Joey and Mya's time, since they're at Disneyland. Yeah. I'm sure if you go watch one of their videos and you comment on one of their videos, they would be more than happy to answer your questions as well. This is episode 4. We're wrapping down. Can't wait we already have sessions next month already scheduled. Can you believe that? Episode 5 is already scheduled. We can't wait to introduce who's going to be with us next month for April. Right? April? Yes. No, yes. Yeah, April. And then, I got so much going on here, guys. But thank you so much. If you guys haven't already, make sure you follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter accounts. We do update it there periodically, just to make sure of updates, especially with the 100th video that we're going to be doing as well. Can we also, just real quick, can we give some love to Thomas Ever After? Give some love. Thomas Ever After's killing the stream. Thank you so much for giving us the questions. Give some love to our mod squad. Everybody that's highlighted in blue is part of our family. And not like everybody, but they're VIPs. You check out their channels, amazing content that they have. So make sure you check out, give some love to our mod squad. Again, thank you so much for just being a part of sessions. We are looking forward to, is there anything in the chat that I missed?
No.
No? Okay. We are looking forward. Make sure you also check out our partner channels as well. Our Slick 6, Our Themed Life, WALTWINS, Magical News Live, Thomas Ever After, and Geeked Out Getaways. Make sure you show them some love. They are part of our fam. Guys, that concludes Sessions Episode 4. Thank you again so much for being a part of this. We enjoy doing this, putting this all together. Until our next video, guys, we will see you later. Much love. Bye.